live too. Love it.
I'm sorry?
We're live too.
Awesome.
This is the first time I'm actually trying all this out, so like.
It's always a little nerve-wracking.
I know exactly. Yeah, you never know.
You don't know how it's going to go, and you can't test it until you do it the first time.
Yeah.
How are you getting that?
Want me to move the garbage can over here?
No, it's good.
If I can ask you, how are you getting this?
What's that? The power play and stuff?
Yeah, I don't. Where is that? Can't find that in my end.
Really? Oh no, it's yeah, it's on. I give the pro subscription.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Okay, where do you see access to that on when you go to set up a?
I don't.
It's automatically there.
Yeah.
Because I think I had the. If there's a power play in there.
Maybe you should reload your app.
Yeah.
Like after the game, reload your app.
That's possible because if that gets its power play.
Yeah, I think
because it might be an update.
The logo and everything, but I didn't do anything to put that on there. It's just automatically on there. So.
We gotta find that.
So remote control is on for Chevy. Yeah. Fans on the Canada Sports Network. I'm here with James Wojcik at the Tony Graham Recreation Complex for today's matinee, a big matchup versus the Barrie Sharks and your Ottawa Senators. It is the official home opener, and we're expecting a spirited affair. Barrie is coming off a tight win versus Kingston last night, and so this will be their second game of the season.
Tired too.
Well, they rode in from Kingston this morning. So we have a starting lineup for Barrie Sharks. We have Carol Wallace, Faye Severn, and Abby Broomwell at forward, and Annabelle Cosgrove, and Ina Charette on D, with Riley Maxwell getting the start. On the Ottawa side, we have Chevrier, Martin, Elf, White Line, Sturgeon, and Bosomworth on D. In the pipes, Ivy Nellis gets the start.
You mentioned we have some young aspiring U22 players out there with the Canada U11 AA team, I think, coming out. Some members of them to help skate with the do the warm-up with the our Ottawa Senators Women's Hockey Club.
Yeah, we've got a couple of small ones out there to lead us out onto the ice. It's exciting for them.
what the opposition looks like from their warm-up. But who really cares about the opposition? Let's look at our girls in black there, looking good on their home opener, right?
Black on their home opener.
Exactly. Who's starting between the pipes? Is it Nellis or?
Nellis is getting the start today.
Okay, all right.
And Kingston tomorrow. Then let's see who gets the start tomorrow. Tomorrow afternoon. Yeah.
Comes together. Love it.
Yes. We got our new router up and running.
Exactly. So
things should be good.
Yep.
Last minute of the warm-up, the girls are going through the paces.
Look at that. Look at the line of U11s right there, just on rink side.
Got signs up.
Yeah, it's awesome.
It's great to involve the community.
Totally.
In these type of events.
Rumor has it we might have a special guest for ceremonial puck drop. Is that true? In the name of Tony Graham, is he coming?
Oh, I don't know.
Our amazing sponsor. He's
the first time hearing of that. I think breaking news.
If he does do that, then I think we should all go to his car dealership and maybe suss out a vehicle or two.
Absolutely. Great Toyota Lexus products.
Exactly. Let's go EV.
We have special guest Ray Shannon doing the pre-game introductions, and he'll be announcing the goals and the penalties for today's game as well.
I hear you're singing the national anthem too, Ray. Is that true?
And Julian Ellis and Susan Shannon are on music today.
Good afternoon. Team Ottawa Senators. Ottawa Senators today faces Barrie Junior Sharks. We'd like to thank our sponsor, Tony Graham, sponsoring our team this season. Straight up to the rest of them. And this opening weekend is a recognition of their contributions to our team. Our officials for today are Adam and John, Ashley and Jeunesse, and Drago. Sarah Medley. Now we would like to introduce you to our 2025-2026 roster for the Ottawa Senators. Starting at number 3 on defense, Tessa Hubbard. Number 4, Ella Bridget. Number 5, Emerson Dawn. Number 7, Megan Hayes. Number 8, Lydia Walls. Number 9, Number 14, Naomi Chambers. Number 16, Chloe Martel. Number 18, Lily Shannon. Number 19, Taylor Rosenberg. Number 22, Avery White. Number 23, Kira Kyler. Number
right, season opener time, Tim. Here we go.
Here we go. Girls are ready to lock in and give it their all. We'll see if Barrie has any hangover from their late finish in Kingston.
Some bus legs going on. Yeah, you never know. These road trips are always tough. We're going to experience them, I'm sure. And you know, well, we got to go to Stoney next weekend. And although we didn't go to Pittsburgh, which was arguably the worst drive in the world, 8 hours there, 8 hours back. But still seem to do all right there. Coming off a really good tournament, Tim?
Yeah,
last weekend. Really great tournament.
A strong start by the Sens, James. We made it all the way to the semifinals. I lost a tight one 3-4-3. So good things moving forward for this team. Seems like somebody's lost something like that. Maybe looking for a contact?
I don't know. Here we go.
Here we go.
Season 2025-26.
And they're off. Season opener underway, James. And regrouping is Barrie in their zone. Trying to dump it in. Chevrier with it now. Tries to hit Wojtek. Picked off. Hubbard held their player up at the line. Wojtek with it now. Going behind her net to Busenworth. Up to Chevrier. Chevrier picks it off. Chevrier picks it up. Goes off a Barrie stick, so icing will be waved off. Cosgrave now with it. Working her way up the ice. Centers it. It's picked off by Busenworth and over to Hatum. Picked up by Harbeck. Harbeck into Ellis. Easy stop. Easy stop, covers it up for a face-off. Larman and Kylie leaning in for the face-off game. Won by Barrie. Sinatra now with it. Larman. Back to 7. Oh. And now it's
that was a very unorthodox save there, but hey, they all count. It's like
on the right side of not going in.
Exactly. Hey, it's still in the boot paint. It's okay.
Yeah. Larman leaning in. Now to Banks. To Chambers. Chambers in front to Banks. Oh, and they just jam at it beside and save by Maxwell. McDonald will lean in now. With France. Danks to Wheeler. Wheeler at the point. Feathers it in. There's a tip in front by McDonald, but into the glove of Maxwell. Nice face-off win. McDonald again leaning in. In goes Chevrier. Chambers. Cleared out. Wheeler racing after it. Keller weak backhand into Ellis. And she smothers it for the face-off. Wojtek back out. With France, taking the face-off.
Well, they must be running 3 centers now, eh?
And it goes back to Charette. Charette into Kelly, misses it, goes in behind the net. And it's picked up by Wojtek. Fee it up to Wallace. Wallace through the legs of the defender, into the goalie, and a face-off in the Barrie zone.
Well, there's been about probably 10 whistles in the first 2 minutes of play.
Yeah,
A little disjointed, but hey,
girls are getting
used to
feel each other out here.
It's a long game, eh? Lots of hockey.
Good back and forth so far. Wojtek leans in. Martineau goes after it. Behind the boards. Severed with it now. Up through the neutral zone and into the Ottawa zone. Martineau now at the blue line. It comes back out. Cosgrave is going after it. Wallace has it. Shot on net.
Oh, nice try by Wally.
Olivia Wallace was alert there, and she got the loose puck off of
Cosgrave. Love that. Good.
Yeah.
Good alert play. Good things always happen when you keep your legs moving, right? Isn't that the old Pittsburgh mantra?
Stick on the ice, feet moving. And Severn, face off. Severn with it. Going behind her net now. Puck up to Winter, goes back behind the net. Cosgrave picks it up. And goes off Chevrier, sticking out. Frigid dumps it back in. Ottawa on the forecheck. Kylie now pressuring. Severin goes over to Cosgrave. It's in her feet. Cosgrave with it again. Looking for a cross-ice pass here to Winter. Winter tries to get by Bousomworth at center. Bousomworth picks it up. Over to Wojtek, who's covering. Frigid now. Up to Glenn, and it gets caught in their skates. And
got lost in the equipment. Popped up in the old hip protectors.
Well, looks like we'll have neutral zone
face-off.
Face-off on the Ottawa side.
At this rate, the game could be 4 hours.
McDonald and Larman. Battle for the face-off with Batum. Batum knocks it in. Meta back for it.
Great forecheck by the Sens there.
Chambers with it. Battling. To McDonald. Back to Wheeler. Wheeler shot
nice
in.
try.
And a glove save.
Our Sens are out shooting the opponents in the first little bit. It's good. Good start.
Some good action here.
Very good.
Confident group are these Ottawa Sens, and they should be. McDonald leaning in. The face-off. Back to Chambers. Back to the point. To Hayes. Hayes feeds it into the corner. Battling for it now. Hardek. Hardek in France trying to fight for it. Danks. Batum, that is. Into the corner. Goes cross ice. Hayes knocks it back in over the blue line. Meta now with it. Oh, and a good stick. Good stick there by Wojtek.
A sea of one black amongst four whites.
Steers the puck into Maxwell for another face-off, James.
Yeah.
Lots of face-offs in the first 4 minutes. Wojtek leading in again. Against Severn. One back. Go to Hubbard. Hubbard on the half boards. Goes off the skate. And Danks recovers in the neutral zone. Up to Martineau. Martineau with the blue line.
A lot of speed on that line.
Severn trying to angle her off. Martineau on it. Danks now. Fighting hard for the puck. Cosgrave. And now Barrie will ice the puck. As Shannon goes back. Icing is called. And we get yet another face-off in the Barrie zone.
Inset's going to have a lot of face-off stats, I tell you.
And Kylie leans in. She's out there with Wallace and Glenn. Puck goes into the dot shot from Wallace. Saved by Maxwell. Battling with it is Stewart. Ottawa comes up with it. Glenn. Down to Kylie, Glenn helping. Probably somebody had the grab on her. Cosgrave now picks it up for Barrie. Barrie up the boards. And it's chipped out in the neutral zone and down into the Ottawa zone. With Hubbard racing foot. Hubbard wins that battle. Kylie now. Wallace. Right through the neutral zone. Picked up by Barrie. Barrie to Lorman. 2-on-1 here. Oh, this is the mark. Over to Chambers. Chambers now. Up to Kylie. Kylie has Chevrier. Coming down the middle. Chevrier now in front. Oh, and she's tripped up in front. And away comes Barrie. Barrie off the board. Pass up to Meta, who's pitching up on the play. But blocked by McDonald in front. 3 Barrie players up. Winter fighting for it with Marlin. And McDonald picks it up. Goes behind the net. Over to Bosomer. Up to Chevrier. Goes off the stick to 7. 7 trying to keep it in. She does. 7 with it now. Funnels a shot out to Nellis. It goes off her pad. The rebound comes out dangerously in front. Cleared away by Ottawa. Surgeon now with it. McDonald. Barrie with it. In front. Oh, tried to reverse and go short side. Lost the handle there. And now Chambers with it. Up to center. Trying to dump it in for the change. Barrie picks it up with the quick up to Wallace, and Mrs. Hayes has it now. Hayes wheeling behind her net. Up on the half boards to Martineau. Martineau now. Coming out, chips it into the neutral zone. Over the blue line. Martineau with it now. Funnels into the net. Oh, and it just puck just rolls by Wojcik's stick. And now France tries to get it out. It comes back to Wheeler. Wheeler now up the half boards. Harbeck clears it in to Hayes. Hayes up the board to Martineau. And it comes out. Cosgrave just missed keeping it in.
We have 30 viewers. Like from the East Coast, yeah, I guess when McDonald are watching us, maybe some others as well.
Nice, a shout out to the McDonald's.
And
back in Nova Scotia.
Antigonish, right? Antigonish, I think. Holy all's well there with no wild cards, etc.
Jim is the grandpa.
Yeah.
And, came to Pittsburgh.
It's great to meet them last weekend too, by the way. Love the fact that Grandpa came out having a beer with us and Dad was sleeping.
That's awesome. Oh, here comes Barrie. Harbeck fighting behind the net with it. And Kylie up on the half boards. Now Wojcik over to Danks. Danks over center. Danks over the blue line. Shot in. And it's smothered by Maxwell. And have a face-off in the Barrie zone. .25 left to play in the first period. McDonald who's in the Larman, and it's Chambers now with it. She cycles it down to McDonald. McDonald looking for Wallace in front. It just tips over her stick. Frigid down. Cycles it in. It's blocked in front. Larman. Back to Frigid. She keeps it in. Dumps it back into the zone. Ottawa now in the forecheck. Wallace. Out comes Meta with it. Meta flips it up over center. And it goes to Nellis. Nellis calmly smothers the puck for a face-off. Lots of people here in the stands for the home opener, James. And the face-off. Back to the point. Shot. Nellis smothers it. Off to Nellis is right. Larman moves in. It's McDonald. And it's one on the half boards. And now it goes behind the net. Wheeler. Back to the point. Meta. Shot into Nellis. Campbell. And And Barrie scores on the scramble there. 1-0 Barrie. The initial shot in by Meta, and they hacked it around and the rebound came out. They put it away.
It goes a bit against the run and play, but you know, hey, whatever.
Back at it. Here we go.
Lots of hockey, lads. Lots of hockey.
Wheeler to Hayes. Hayes up in the middle. Kick off by France, but Chevier comes back. It's kept in by Cosgrave. Cosgrave to the middle. Shot. Rebound. Second shot saved by Norris. Silva back at the point. Chevier, good stick. Over to Martineau. Martineau trying to break free. He's pulled down.
No penalty?
By De Silva. No penalty there. And now puck comes back to Shannon. Shannon at center. Up on the boards. Loses her footing there. And now it's kept in by Hubbard at the point. Charette picks it up for Barrie. And put it in from center. And goes dangerously close to the net. Jamming at it. And Hubbard comes up with it. And now Barrie back to the point. To Meta. Meta with a shot. Good shot from Meta from the point. Just missed the net. Wallace down the corner. Playing in France. Shannon Barrie up to the 2. Spin back in. Brumwell is on his Meta. And Barrie for it. Brumwell. Shot into Nellis. Stop save. Barrie getting their feet under them, James.
Exactly, a little bit.
Yeah. Some of the momentum is going into the Ottawa zone. Kevin leans in on the face-off. To Meta. Meta. High shot over the net. Wallace open now. Down into Severn. Cycling it. To Brumwell. Out in front. Up the Gangs. Gangs now. Trying to center it to Chambers. Picked up by Barrie. Severn. Pulls it in. In behind the net. Goes out with Hogan. Hogan now behind her. That's her D partner Busenworth. Back to Hogan. Hogan up to Gangs. It goes off the boards. It's kept in. Swanson with it now. Oh, and they had a streaking fireman there. Walking. Busenworth. Fighting with Harback. Barrie with it now behind their net. Feeds it out to the front. To the point. Shot. And shot goes from the point.
Shot from the point.
Like the goalie was screened on that play.
Come on, bro.
And face off. Back to Cosgrave up to 7. 7 now feeding it through to Stewart. Goes off one of those feet, but Cosgrave is in on the play. Angled off. Wojcik with it now, and now Martineau. Up to Wallace. Wallace now one-on-one. Waiting for Martineau. Martineau shot off the pad and into the corner. Puck back to Wheeler. Wheeler now. Trying to feed it in. Martineau. Over to Hayes. Hayes down into the corner. To Martineau. Martineau in front. Shot. Oh, and the rebound goes to Wojcik. Wojcik now with it. Ottawa having some zone time here. Wheeler over to Hayes. Hayes down inside the net to Wallace. Wallace now circling. Looking for a lane over to Wheeler. Wheeler now waiting for some traffic.
No.
Doesn't comment and goes into the goalie. Off. One back, but it skips over under his foot and Lincoln, waiting for it. Lincoln back to help out. Chevrier now, up, gives off the stick, Windsor on it. Ready recovered. Now Kylie with it. Up to Chevrier. Chevrier over the blue line and dumps it in. And she goes after it behind the net, out in front. Over to Kylie, and it goes off the goalie out in front. Winter now trying to center it. Over to De Silva. Chambers up with it. Wallace for Barrie now. And Hubbard picks it up. As he sticks on the biscuit there. Finally helps out, but Ottawa gets possession and Meta puts her player into the boards and no call there, the two. There's a move. Army now with it. Started with an Ellis, up the pad, and she corrals the rebound to the face-off.
Good job, Ivy.
Cosgrave, she rims it around the back of the net. Stonewall races for it. And Chambers centers it to Hatoum. Lexi Hatoum now racing for it. Waits for some help to arrive, centers it to McDonald, and Larman gets a stick on it and races out with it. Tries to center it, quickly past Fulton. And losing it with it. Up to McDonald. McDonald off the half boards and out. Corey Martineau races to it. 7 now, is it? Through center. There's the blue one, tries to find France. France stumps it in. Wojtek now fighting for France with it. Back to 7 at the point. Meta with it. Goes in front, Swanson. And a shot dangerously across the crease. Now, 7 shot, blocked by Worship. Chipping around the back of the net, and Hayes goes for it. Hayes now up to Martin, goes off the stick. And Wojcik picks it up. She's got Danks with her as they get the blue line. Danks now tries to shoot it through the D's feet. Off her pads, Danks picks it up again now. Leaves it for Wheeler. Wheeler down into the corner, looking for somebody in front. Ottawa changing with nobody in front there. Swanson behind the net. They try to get it out, they do. Hubbard knocks it back in. Meta back for it. Up to Swanson on the half boards. Kept in. Through Kylie to Wheeler. Wheeler now finds Kylie down in the corner. They battle for it.
Good battle.
Severn now. Losing it at the blue line. He's going with it. Hops over some stick. And it comes back into the Ottawa zone. Wheeler able to pick it up. Goes off the skate. And in the cross. Puck slides across the battle now. Chambers fighting for it. Kept in by Surratt. Pass to the point. puck changes direction on the way in, goes by the net. Barrie with it now. Looking it. Color funnels it in. The 7. Stewart moves it back to the point. Looking for a lane, looking for a lane. Back to Wheeler. Tipped in front into the corner. And Wallace for Ottawa. Picks it up. And the puck does not come out. But they are going for a change. Puck goes into the Barrie zone. Chambers giving chase to Chevrier. All three, McDonald, Chevrier, and Chambers fighting with 3 Barrie players there on the half court. Shannon waiting for it at the point. Larman picks it up. Centers it to the Silva. The Silva going wide. Pigeon has it there. Larman dumps it in, and Winter goes for it. He's checked by Shannon. Puck reverses and goes to 7 at the point. 7 on the half court to the Silva. Ottawa forcing the issue. Good coverage. On the screen for them, and Chevrier picks it up. Gives it to Chambers, coming through center. They chip it out, De Silva picks it up. Goes D to D. They try to stretch it out. McDonald gets in the way, and chips it in, and it looks like Barrie will go for a change here. Hayes up to Martineau, and it goes off the stick and into the goalie. 2:07 left in the first chance here. Shot. Saved by Maxwell. Better with it now. Up on the half court, they chip it out. Hayes stops it in the neutral zone. Dumps it back in. France now. Up to the neutral zone. Chipped by Wheeler and into the zone. And this makes it out. Better with it now again. Chipped it off the boards to Waller. And it goes to Wheeler. Over to Hayes, goes off the boards and out into the neutral zone. Wallace chips it over to France. And Marshall is
about 25 left in the first period. Everyone's going to get out here and warm up a little bit during intermission. Pretty even game. Goals for 2-0, but yeah, I mean, like 2 point shots, you know, like.
Probably out shooting us a little, but
The last half of this
Charette now.
That's an interesting play.
Pigeon up on the half court, looking for the win. Over to Swanson. Blocked by Boosamworth. Crosby stands on the puck. And out it comes. Ottawa fighting for it. Reaches his own 7, picks it up. And runs into Kylie. Kylie with it now. At the Pigeon. Charette comes in to Boosamworth. Boosamworth up to Danks. Danks off the board through neutral zone. He goes to Cosby. He chips it up. And Kylie now back to Pigeon. Pigeon to Boosamworth. Boosamworth now over to Danks. Swanson picks that up. Comes down 1-on-1. And now let's switch into the corner to Boosamworth. Boosamworth now. Marman trying to keep it in. Boosamworth with it. Protecting the puck. So help arrives in the way of Kira Kylie. Kira Kylie now through neutral. And she flips it in for a face-off with 15 seconds left to play in the first.
Wallace, let's see 15 seconds. Come on, girls.
Be good to get one here at
Yeah.
the end of the period. Meta rims it around. Puck does come out. Chambers with it now on the boards. understands how much time is left, and they hold it against the boards. And that brings the first period to an end.
First period of the home opener.
Barrie stick to a 2-0 lead. We'll be back shortly. second period. And we're back.
We are back and making sure, yeah, we're unmuted. We are ready to go, Tim.
Here we are back at the Tony Graham Recreation Complex, getting ready for the second period of today's matinee with
not starting off
Barrie
as well.
Sharks.
Not starting off as well, eh, for the home team, but you know, 40 minutes of hockey left to play.
Yeah, we got to get after it. Wojtek now through center. Charette doubling back. And a little sticky ice there. Severin now galloping through the neutral zone. Up to Brumwell. They chip it in past Frigin. And Severin goes into it, battling with Busenworth. And now Chloe Martineau on the boards, kept in by Annabelle Cosgrave. Cosgrave rims it around to the other side, and Chevrier is waiting for it. Up to Frigin, and who centers it to Wojtek. Wojtek now. Puck's knocked off her stick. By Wallace. And Busenworth skates out through center.
Oh,
Gains
Taylor.
the blue line. And looking for some help. Swanson knocks the puck into the corner. And Martineau up in, up with the two. And Frigin keeps it in. Wallace and Seven, but it goes to Marty. Charlie shot.
Almost.
Past the post.
Almost.
Puck skipped over Wheeler's stick. Nellis puts it there for Hayes. Hayes finds Hatum circling back. And Danish now gets the blue line. Centers it. Looking for the off the pad pass to Hatum, but Maxwell loves it down. Here Kylie leading in. Back to Meta, up to Keller. Keller looking to stretch it out, but it's kicked off by Wheeler. Meta now with it up on the play. Meta going wide, centers it, and it's up to Danks now. Danks tries to go cross ice to Hatum. It's knocked off her stick by Keller. Stewart now. Over to Seven to Keller. Wheeler now, Farley Wheeler with Keller. And goes back to the point, over to Seven. Danks watching her. And it's cleared into the corner. Wheeler up on the half boards. It's kept in, it's blocked. And now it's here Kylie. After back here on play. Winter. Moves it back to Wheeler. Wheeler now through center. Ottawa forechecking. Long stretch. Nellis out to play it. Up on the boards. And icing his ways off. Wallace. Back to the point. To Hubbard. Shot is blocked. Hubbard now. In the neutral zone. Has the silver on her. It's kept in. Comes into Nellis, and Nellis gloves it down, makes a save. 16:45 on in the second. In with Severin. And now Wallace puts it up.
Oh, here we go.
Wojtek has it now. She's 1-on-1. Heading behind the net. Looking for some help. Back to Hubbard. Hubbard keeps it in. Momentarily, De Silva has it 1-on-1. against Wheeler. Shot to Nellis. And goes off her stick and she saves it. Smothers it.
Well, it's still pretty even, you know, like in terms of the play and stuff.
Yeah.
Back and forth, back and forth.
No one team is dominating.
Nope.
And back to the point. And into Nellis. By 7. Kids. Face off out to the right of Nellis. And Chambers. Puck goes back to the cross.
Almost.
Just off her stick and now Frigid. Chambers at the blue line, chips it up to Chevrier. Chevrier was measuring now. Just didn't get the handle there. Comes out to Wallace and into the neutral zone where Guzman picks it up. And it's dumped back into the Ottawa zone. Frigid now to pick it up. Frigid behind her net. She has 2 Sharks on her. And Chambers comes to help out. And she funnels it up the bank. It goes off Cosgray's stick and over to the D partner 7. Now Frigid through center. Looking for Chevrier. Goes off her stick and picked up. Brought back into the Ottawa zone and Danks now off of her skate. She's got the handle here. Over. It's a pad. And Barzenworth. Nice move past Harbeck and she chips it in. Barzenworth back to a change. Meta now. Puts Wojtek down on the boards. And Harbeck with it now. Chips it past Hayes. And goes in for Hayes. Beats it to the corner. Swanson and Harbeck fighting with Wojtek. It comes out briefly. Back into the corner. Oh, dangerously in front of Harbeck. And Wheeler knocks Harbeck down for her trouble.
I love that. Wheeler taking care, you know. It's good. Good to do. Don't let her near the goalie.
It's a danger zone in front of the net. 14:35 to play. Still 2-0 Barrie. Wojtek comes in on the half courts. And now Hayes back to get it. Fighting with the Barrie player. They scrap for it. Barrie comes up with it, moves it back to the point to Meta. Meta moving to the middle, looking for a lane. It's Nellis on the lead, and it goes over the corner. Keller with it now, trying to center it. Over to Severn. Severn shot. Nellis moves over for the save. We're behind the net, out in front. There's the Barrie, shot up high into Nellis' glove.
Nice.
And that is the threat. A little flurry there by Barrie.
Barrie gets it back to the point, right? They're lethal. They're very deadly, eh?
They're very good from the point.
Very good point shots.
They're getting pucks through, especially Meta. St. Lawrence commit.
Oh, really? That's interesting.
Back to Meta, back down into the corner. Barrie with it. Cycling on the boards to Wallace. Meta comes down, goes into the middle to Wallace.
Oh, just missed.
Probably almost goes by. And now, Franson, this is the net. Chips it down and that should go for icing. Goes back for it. Not much puck luck so far for Ottawa, but we are getting chances.
Getting chances, exactly.
Going to the net. Face off over to the right in Ellis. Stuart Tyler leans in. Face off, one back behind the net. Lily Shannon on it, off the boards to Glenn. Rumwell gets it to Larman. Larman now, circling across the top, leads it to the point. And a very nice block save by Ellis on a shot by Annabella Cosgrave, a rifle of a shot.
Yeah, they're dangerous, eh? Penalty shot, or the point shots there. I'll get those wingers, get out there.
There's some sticks in the lane. McDonald now leaning in. With Winter. And Chevrier. Who's it out through center? Martin now. Pressuring Cosgrave. Puck back to Charette. McDonald pressuring her. And Chevrier forces the player to cough it up to Frigid. Frigid now to Martineau. Martineau up through center. Chevrier racing for it. Correct. And Maxwell. A little bumping there in front of the net, James. Donald leading in. On over to the boards. Saber now behind the net. Donetta is kept in by Frigid. Seven trying on her luck again. Trying to reach Harbeck. But Frigid picks it off and dumps it back in to the Barrie zone. Netta now was it? Bothered by Martin. Oh, front! Shot! Oh, block! What a shot! Batum dangerously in front. Now Meta with it. Chips it up out into the neutral zone. And then Harbeck chips it into the Ottawa zone. And Severn goes in for it. Yeah, she has Swanson in front. Cycles it back to Harbeck. Harbeck to Swanson. Swanson back to Harbeck. And Chambers chips it up to 7. Danks with it now. Danks getting control, looking for Lexi Hatum, who is streaking. And Wallace gets in the way. And now Hatum with it. Trying to wheel her way through. Danks at the blue line. Trying to get some possession as they battle for it. Underneath on Wallace now. Moves it up. Frigid kicks it up in the Ottawa zone. Barrie trying to get the zone. And they do momentarily. Chambers back to the point. It goes in. It's chipped going to the net by Keller. Keller picking up her own rebound. Going around the net to Wallace. Out in front. Oh! Charette. Stewart. Into Nellis. Save on the play. Little ping pong in there. Leads in, puck goes back to the point. It's chipped by Wallace. Picked up by Glenn, who's supporting. Tries to get to the middle. Fighting with Charette on the board. Playing Wallace back in the corner. Wallace now, Leukert, circling in the middle, shot.
Oh, that's a bit high.
And Barrie flips it out. Icing will be waived. And Hayes goes behind her net. We're waiting Wheeler. Wheeler chips it past the half court to Cosgrave. And Wallace at the blue line chips it out. Martin converging on Charette. Pressure's there and Wallace takes it into the zone. Wallace now waiting for help on the half boards. Kylie arrives to help out. Looking for almost fed the pass through to Chloe Martineau. Keller now gets the zone, tries to center it, goes to Nellis. Nellis stops it, and he'll get a face-off. 9:54 left.
We're getting some chances.
Things are starting to open up here, James.
Yep.
Some action both ways.
Through the game.
And face-off goes to Chloe Martineau. Chips it past Cosgrave. 2-on-1. The Chevrier. Shot to the point. To the pad, but Maxwell got the glove down. And didn't give up a rebound, which was key there.
That rebound, Chevy had that in. I think that was a nice play.
Design play. 2-on-1. Off the pad to the streaking Threat. In-half. Still Kyrie leading in. Okay, let's go to mark now. One back to Cosby. Goes past her. Up on the half board. It's kept in by Hubbard. Hubbard now. Looking for some help. 7 behind the net. Barrie. Up to France. France off skate into the neutral zone. And now Gang's fighting for it with Riley. France picks it up. Goes to the net. Trying to get a puck through. It's Shannon for it. Good chance there by Ottawa. There's Shannon up on the play. Now picked up by Brumwell. Brumwell to France. France at the blue line. Chips it in. And they will go for a change. And Banks picks it up behind the Ottawa net. There's Shannon in behind the net. Evades the forechecker. Up off the boards. Goes to Meta. Meta clears it in, looking for Keller. Out in front. Goes off the skate. And Hubbard across the corner. Back now. They try to clear it in front. Keller. Tacks the stick. Gets it to Meta at the point. Meta off the glass and into the corner. Oh, back to 7, but Dan slipped her stick. In front of the slot. And Ottawa will just clear the zone and relieve the pressure. 8-11 left to play. Still 2-1. Puck goes back to Meta, into the corner, to Harbeck, centered.
Oh, Tessa was just watching that too.
Yeah, with a
nice
kind of a delayed shot there, but now let's stop the rebound. Wallace in the face-off, wins it back. Cycles it onto the half-board. Shot comes out into Nellis, hits her in the chest, and she corrals the rebound for face-off.
Nothing.
Wallace. Somebody moved before the puck. Wallace with it now. McDonald stops on the half boards. Tries to move it up to our Wallace. It goes back into the neutral zone to Meta. And now McDonald. Pushed down by Meta. And first penalty of the game. Going to Barrie. And Barrie's standout. Meta going to the box.
Okay, let's go, ladies. Let's get one here.
So Ottawa gets a 2-minute power play here, James. An opportunity.
Tripping, or I didn't see tripping, hooking,
something.
Slashing 1, 2, 3.
Body checking or something. Chambers will lean in for the face-off. And rimmed around. And just out. He's now. Prison. To the neutral zone for Chevrier. Chevrier now waiting to organize it. Over to Frigin. Frigin now back to Chevy on the half board. Over to Frigin. Looking for some ice here. Hits the official on the way out. And now Charette clears it. Keller races in. And Nellis clears it to Frigin. Oh, and De Silva was coming in there. Chambers now. being bothered by DeSoto. DeSoto knocks her down. And centers. And now let's stop it up. And now let's pass up to Frigin. Frigin to Martineau. Martineau gets center. Gets the blue line. Cutting to the middle. Looking for the shot. Shot into the glove of Maxwell. Nice breakout pass by Nellis, the goal leader, James.
She's going, trying to get on the score sheet.
She would have had an assist. Oh, puck goes back down to Nellis. Nellis leaves it for Shannon. Shannon now picks it up over to Busenworth. Busenworth picks it up on her backhand. Brings it back around. And Wojtek will pick it up. And she evades the forecheck. An aggressive forecheck here on the PK. And Wojtek back with it. Over to Busenworth. Busenworth with it now. Up to Hatum. Hatum trying to get some ground in the middle. It's chipped back. Just comes out. Severn up now, being aggressive. And Wojtek back to Shannon. As the penalty comes to an end. Danks goes to Severn. Danks now. Just really good. Danks. Shot goes off the stick. And puck goes back down to Wheeler. Wheeler up to Kylie. Kylie now pushed off the puck by Severn with the blue line. Picked up by Hatum and over to Hayes. Hayes now dumps it in. Goes around.
Oh, here we go.
Look at Lynn shot and saved by the goalie. Hayes now up on the play. Hayes gaining the blue line. Got Wallace.
Oh!
And the pass out in front to Hayes almost connected there, James. Goes highly, taken down. And Wallace with it now has Brumwell. Brumwell now. Maxwell to the side of the net. Tries to sneak it in the side. Nellis was there. And it's chipped out by R. Wallace. Down to Charette. Charette now circling back. Tries to stretch one out. Has Harbeck. Goes off first stick, but Lily Shannon is up to the task. Takes it away. And it goes through center. Ottawa. With some speed here.
Power play.
Sort of a holding penalty. Looks like a light call there.
Pretty lame.
Some game management creeping into the scenario. So we'll see. We'll get a look at Barrie's power play, which last night it looked pretty good. So Ottawa will have to be sharp on the PK. Keller with it. Keller looking for Charette. Charette now. Back to Meta. Charette. Looking for a lane. Ottawa getting in lanes. Not giving up too much here. Goes to Severn in the middle. Severn weaving around, buying some space. Pass over to Charette to the side of the net. Goes off Nellis as well in behind. Secure now with it. To Meta. Shot goes in. Nellis corrals it. No rebound. Severn, Keller, and Stewart up front. Charette and Meta. With Chambers, Frigin, Hatum, and Wheeler out on the PK here. Oh, puck just goes under Meta's stick. And she passes it down on the side. And looking for Severn in the front, goes off her stick. It's kept in. Charette has it. Over to Meta. Meta.
She has a good point shot.
She's
She's got a good point shot.
Yeah, no, she's good.
All right, just over a minute left in the 10 penalty.
3:05 left to go in the second. Still 2-0. 1:03 left in the power play. Ottawa doing a good job on the kill so far, James.
Yep.
Wojciech leans in, brings the face off in the corner to Bosemworth. Bosemworth holding it there. Ragging the puck on the boards, killing some time there.
Well done,
doing a good
well
job.
done, Taylor.
Now it's one back to the point to Meta. Meta just flips a backhand to the Silva, into the middle to Meta, who's the quarterback of this power play. Charette on the side, it's tipped by France, in behind the net, and the Silva picks it up. She escapes Wojciech. Wojciech keeping her in front, containing her nicely on the boards, and Wallace goes in to help. And De Silva back to the point to Meta. Meta again flips it back. Meta in front, back onto the side. Charette shot off an Ellis's pad and into the corner. De Silva with it. De Silva circling the wagon. Charette, puck goes in, off an Ellis into the corner. France picking it up. 5 seconds left in the penalty. France on the half boards. That ends the penalty. Puck comes out, and Meta will clear it in. And they'll go for a change. Hayes picks it up. Looking for Danks. Danks now to Wojciech. Wojciech maybe a little tired from that PK.
Yep, she got to get off.
And now Danks to Wojciech. She'll dump it in and go get a well-deserved rest after a successful
Good PK. Good PK, girls.
And Brumwell goes off her stick to Lily Shannon. Lily Shannon back for it. Chips it up. With a pass up to Lynn. Lynn now through the neutral zone. Gets the blue line. Sees Kylie. Kylie. Pat. Leaves it to Wallace. Wallace now in. Ottawa trying to get something to go here. Wallace to Kylie. Into the corner. Seven rings it around. Kept in at the blue line by Shannon. And Cosgrove flips it down, and Ellis lets the puck go by her, and icing is called on the play.
Last minute to play in second. Oh.
It's chilly here in the ring today.
Kudos to the DJ. Kudos to the DJ here. Nice. I like your playlist. Can we ask, can you request for that?
There's one called Score and Score Again.
Yeah.
Face off. Shannon. Shannon to Shannon in front. Oh, and off the stick. And Cosgrave knocks over Martin. Donald now watched by Cosgrave. And Winter. Getting help from Chevy. Back to the front. To Hubbard. Hubbard. Looking to keep it in. It's picked off by Brumwell. Brumwell into the corner. Hubbard now. Watching the Barrie player. Larman. McDonald now with it. Keeping it along the boards. Last 12 seconds here.
Good poke by Chloe.
And Martineau has it now, and then has a look at the clock and comes out of the zone. 2 seconds left, got a shot. Goes off some pads. That'll end the period.
And second period.
Second period comes to an end. And 0-0 in the second period. So Barrie stakes her end.
Hey Kevin, what are shots? We need our stats guy. Yeah. 13-6 for them. 13-6. Nice.
Lots of shots. Lots of shots.
side because
they can't hear me. I guess the mic is here.
Want me to move over a bit?
Maybe just 6 inches. So I'm not crowding her.
All right, here we go. Period 3.
All right, we're back. Period 3. Still 2-0 here. 20 minutes left to play. With an opportunity in front of Ottawa. 20 minutes worth. Pretty even second period.
Yeah. What did Kevin say the shots were?
I believe it was 17-9 for, and it's 27-17 overall.
Oh, okay. All right.
So
That's better than the American results, right? Remember when we were down in the States? So. Okay, come on, girls.
but we're getting shots, so we just need more. And we're off. Puck back to Charette and up the boards. Back now to Cosgrave. Cosgrave with it. Chevrier trying to get a stick on it. Puck is shot down the ice. Bosamworth now with it. Up on the boards, trying to get it to Frisian. It's a little sticky in there. Up to Martineau. Severn clears it over. Frisian picks it up. At the blue line. Puck goes in. Knocked off her stick by Cosgrave. Cosgrave now over to Charette. Charette ices it. Nope. A little confusion on the play there.
No icing.
There was no icing, and then Nellis kind of got caught playing the puck. Played it into the corner, but then it went to a Barrie player, and they shot it towards the net, and it went off her pad and in. Unfortunate play there. Sticky ice. Klarman. And Kylie. And now Meta with it. Gets the blue line, is cutting in. Puck goes across the net. Back to Meta. Meta into the corner. Hayes with it. Sees the two streaking.
Nice try.
But Seven steps in front of it. Swanson now. Briefly. Meta. Fighting with it with Wheeler. Wheeler with it. Up on the play. Shot. Just past the net. Hubbard now goes back. She has Kylie up in center. Kylie gets the blue line. Cuts in. Hubbard with it. Shot. Oh! It just goes by the post. Kylie, puck goes off her stick. Keller up on it. Keller waiting for help. To Stewart. Stewart. Shot goes up and over. Off the boards. To Wallace. Wallace now over center. Has Glenn at the blue line. And now Wallace. McDonald up on the play to help. Wallace up in front. Up goes to Glenn.
Oh, nice try. Good pressure.
Into the corner. Wallace now is circling. Sees Bosamworth. Shot in. And it's tracked into the goalie and for a face-off. McDonald to Wallace. Wallace shot off of Glenn into the corner. Frisian keeps it in. Under Silva. Frisian. Fighting with Wallace to Ottawa's Wallace. And now Seven out to the Silva. Silva goes off a stick to Winter. Back into the Silva. Bosamworth now up on the boards. Clears it up to Cosgrave. Cosgrave steps by Glenn. Luckily no call there. And now De Silva circling, trying to go up top. And Glenn goes off the stick. It's kept in. Wallace for Barrie. Wasn't worth to Wallace for Ottawa. Gets the red line, dumps it in for a change, and Cosgrave goes back to retrieve it from Barrie. Barrie off the boards. Chambers keeps it in. Cosgrave back behind her net. Up on the half boards. Severin gets it into the neutral zone. And Hayes goes back for it. Nita Wheeler. Wheeler now up. Sees Chambers swinging through the middle. Wheeler now with it. Carries it through to the blue line. And these are there for Chambers, but it's picked up. And offside by Barrie. And the face-off.
Thanks, Tim. Sorry. I'm good.
And cleared in by Barrie. Puck comes off the backboards into Nellis, and she stops the puck for the face-off. And they lead in for the face-off. Wojcik wins the face-off. Hubbard now in the corner. France back to the point. Swanson. France fighting with Shannon and Wojcik. Wojcik now with it, protecting the puck, coming out. Pressure by Swanson. Goes up to Danks. It's kept in by Meta. Kept in by Meta. She's in the corner. Oh, pass comes out. But Ottawa retrieves it, and Danks has it at center. And Hatuman after it. Hatuman Danks now. And Barrie clears it out. Swanson goes after it, raising Bosamworth for it. Bosamworth with it. Behind the net to Frigin, who's ready for it. Centering pass comes out to center. Cosgrave's up to Charette. Charette finds Stewart. She gives it to Keller. It goes off a stick and out. Wallace and Kylie lean in. It goes out past Cosgrave. Cosgrave retrieve. Wallace knocks it off his stick. Wallace now waiting for some help. Wallace still from her knees. Knocked over by Cosgrave. And through Kylie to Wheeler. Wheeler. Stutter steps at the blue line. Picks it up. And goes back in. Getting the blue line now. Shot into the goalie, and they're playing it, waiting for the whistle that didn't come. Chevrier to Keller. Keller picks her pocket, comes in on Nellis, and puck slips by. Over to Seven now. Seven at the point, blocked by Wheeler. Chevrier up to Martineau. We fight for it in the neutral zone. Larman picks it up and chips it into the corner, goes after it. Wheeler waiting for it. Chips it up over her to Hayes. Hayes now goes off a body into the middle. It's kept in by Meta. Kylie now with it. Wheeling away, up off the half boards. Chevrier. Meta keeps it in. Larman with it now. Cycling it down to Meta. It's blocked by Wheeler. Comes out to the middle. Seven with it. Shot into Nellis. Nellis makes the glove save. And she'll get a face-off.
Got 52 viewers so far, Tim. It's not our, triple-digit best yet, but
we're getting there.
There's a lot of people here at the home opener too, right?
Build it up, yeah. Sure, if you count them. Severn now. Puck comes out. And Danks applying pressure. Shoot up with her in the corner. Severn knocks out the half boards. And out to France. France over the blue line. Being watched by Hubbard. Danks on the boards now, fighting for it. Comes out. Charette puck goes into Nellis. And he corrals it for a face-off.
Absorbed. Like a sponge, that Nellis.
Nellis getting a correction. Ready now. Donald leans in. Moves it over to the boards. Frigid now fighting for it. Wallace circling on the boards. Comes out to the middle, takes a shot on Nellis, and Nellis, equal to the task, makes the save. Funny, both teams have a Wallace, James, and they're both number 8.
I know. Oh, really? Yeah.
Wallace leans in with McDonald for the face-off here. When they battle for it, comes back, shot comes in, changes direction on the way in. Wallace had to be alert. And now Hatum with it. Hatum up the sideboards it in, trickles into the goalie. Maxwell, she makes the save. Face-off, taken by Chambers, Arman. Puck comes out of the zone, and Bosamworth goes for it. She gets there. Puck comes out to the side of the net, and Nellis gloves it for a face-off. Nellis had to be alert there as the puck came off the half board and out to the side. Larman now leaning in. Chambers. Puck is left there. And out comes Wojcik with Wallace. Wallace to Wojcik at the blue line. Wheeler now. Back into Glidden.
Almost.
Just off of Chambers' reach. And Wheeler now. Flip back into 7. Oh, to Keller with a break. Coming in one-on-one on Nellis. Shot and the save by Nellis. 7 with it now. Cross ice. He shoots it in. Nellis tries to stop it. It goes past to Larman. Larman shot off the net. Out in front. Chambers. Fighting with it. Out, comes in front, out into the corner. Wheeler now. Chips it up. Just past Wallace's reach. Out in front. Comes out in front. Saved by Nellis. And out off the boards. Kept in. Lynn now with it. Chips it up and out. Hits the glove on the Ottawa bench. And it'll be a face-off in the neutral zone. Or it might go all the way down, actually.
Going all the way down, I think. .23 to play in the third, James. 3-0 here.
Tony Graham Recreation Center. They'll do it again as Barrie player France moved through fast. Winter will take it. And Chloe Martineau on the face-off breakout. Over Chevrier. Chevrier off the stick and pass Meta. Shot. Oh! Shot into the goalie from Shannon at the point. Off Maxwell's chest and into her glove.
A good drive wide by Chevy, eh?
Very nice to get around.
Nice, huh?
To get around the St. Lawrence commit Meta.
Nice.
Wallace and Wojcik lead in. Puck's cleared around. Kept in by Martineau. Centered. Looking for Chevrier. Sits with it. Chevrier chasing. Cosgrave with it now. Puck in her skates. Up on the board. Just kept in by Martineau. Ottawa pressuring here, James. Trying to push.
You need it.
Chevrier. No, off from Wojcik.
Oh, almost.
Martineau just missed in front. Just missed the connection. Hubbard keeps it in. Wojcik now back to Lily Shannon. Lily Shannon now. Up through center, she chips it in.
Keep getting pucks deep. Keep getting pucks deep. Oh, here we go. Come on, Lexi.
With it now. Circling.
We need a little execution here.
We need some execution, James. Cosgrave now. Chips it out. Hubbard turning. Evades to Hatoum.
Nice little touch passes like that.
And Danks tried to give it to Kylie. Kylie now gets her motor going. Coming back on the back check. Oh, and the puck. Elizabeth took her player and left the puck for Nellis.
Played by Boz there. I like that.
Very good by Boz. Yep.
Dancing here as well. It's quite the environment in the Tony Graham Disco Center.
There we go. Hardek keeps it in. Larman. Frigid's got her on the boards. Help from Hardek. Hardek has it now. Back to 7 at the point. 7 to Hardek. Trying to drive the lane. And rebound comes in, goes over the net. The 2 now with it. Trying to cross ice pass to Danks. It's blocked, and now Wisselworth up on the boards. Danks circling back in, looking for some help. Charette pins her. Frigid now behind the net. Hardek, Marman. Swanson fighting for it. Kira Kylie comes up with it. She wheels away. Somebody's getting a penalty. Interference by someone. Looks like it might be Ella Frigid.
Oh.
$7:59 to play here at the Tony Graham Recreation Complex
in the box.
With Frigid in the box and Barrie going on the power play, James. France will lead in. McDonald. Setting up to Stewart. Stewart on the half boards. Down to France. France to Stewart. Stewart in the middle. Back to the point to Cosgrave. Cosgrave's looking for the lane. It's blocked by McDonald. McDonald now gets it out. Clears it.
Good job.
Maxwell leaves it for Cosgrave. Cosgrave now setting up the power play breakout. And it goes up to Keller. Keller on the side now. Circling the wagon. Looking for Charette. Charette now. Over to Cosgrave. Cosgrave in the middle. No shooting lane. Charette back to Cosgrave. Shooting lane now. Shot comes in.
Nice.
Save by Nellis. Nice pass save. Another save by Nellis. And then Nellis jumps out and pounces on the rebound. Good flurry there by the Barrie Colt. The Barrie Sharks. To get some pucks to the net on the power play.
Always to the point, eh? Always to the point.
Very good at moving the puck low to high and across. So Meta comes out with 7. And off the face-off, the puck goes into Nellis. Another face-off. Wallace and Chambers lean in. That's the Barrie Wallace. Now point out to Meta. Meta to 7, back to Meta. De Silva now leaves it for Meta, back to De Silva, looking for a shooting lane. Going off to the side, off of Nellis into the corner. Meta to De Silva, Silva to Meta. Meta looking for a shot, goes off of Nellis, rebound, goes behind the net. And Wallace now with it. Meta in the middle. With a shot into Nellis, pad save through a screen.
20 seconds left in the penalty.
20 seconds left in the PK. 3 Barrie players winning it back to Meta. Meta, quick pass. And then a shot in, Nellis in front, and she pounces on the rebound. 9 seconds left.
9 seconds.
Ottawa doing a good job keeping Barrie outside, and Nellis doing a good job seeing the puck and giving up no rebounds here on this power play so far. Sever now tries to go short side, misses up over the net, and Chloe Martin on the half court now. That brings the penalty to an end with Barrie still in the zone. Off to Meta, shot up over the net. And now Martineau with it. Sees Chevrier, goes behind her off the boards. Martineau will pick it up. Go D to D with her partner. 7. Billy Shannon dumps the puck in. Goes after it to help out. Puck goes out in front momentarily. Now Barrie out off the stick, and Lily Shannon up off the boards and out.
Well, it's a good kill by the Sens there, but only have 5 minutes left to get on the board here.
Yeah, Ottawa's got to get on the board at some point, James. You need some goals. Frigid back for it, being watched by Harbeck. Swanson keeps it in to the corner to Harbeck. Harbeck trying to center it. Goes it behind. Here Kylie picks it up. Kept in on the boards momentarily. Danks with it now. Does get it out to Cosgrave. Cosgrave flips it through center. It's picked up by Bosomer. Bosomer now clearing it into the zone. Here Kylie on the forecheck. Goes off the boards and out. Or kept in by Frigid. And Danks, and now Bosomer comes out to her, and Frigid picks it up. Back to Bosomer. Bosomer's up. Crossing up the hook here. Hutunda goes off her stick. And in. No icing in the play. 4:24 left to play in the third, James. Danks not pressuring. Puck is kept in the middle. Frigid tries his shot. It's chipped. There's a high stick. And the face-off will come into the Barrie zone.
4:12 left. That's better. I like that. That's better. Yeah, that's a good one. It's classic.
McDonald leads in for the face-off. Barrie tries to clear it. Wheeler keeps it in. Throws it down. Over to McDonald. McDonald checking out for her options here. Wheeler now. Feathers it down into the zone. And it comes out. Wheeler now. Gets it back into the zone. Ottawa has to clear. And Barrie comes out. You center. You center it. Goes behind the net. And comes back out. And now this stops the puck over the side of the net. Wheeler taking her player Keller down to the ice. It's a good hard-nosed play in front, James. Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, exactly.
McDonald and Larman lean in. And now it goes behind Ottawa's net. It comes up to Wallace. Wallace sees Glenn streaking through center. Center to the blue line. And it's passed into the goalie who makes a save.
Goalie's not giving up a lot either, right? She's like a sponge too, right?
Yeah, she's been taking care of the puck. Not giving Ottawa too much. Larman again leaning in. Just kind of Chambers. Chambers now pick up the rebound off the boards. Up the boards to Shannon now. Shannon keeping it in. Fighting for it. And De Silva clears it out. And Hubbard goes back for it. Just loses the handle briefly there. Goes across and up. Martineau with it now. Martineau through center. Gains the blue line, loses it at the blue line to Winter. Puck goes back to Lily Shannon. Lily Shannon back to pick it up. Over her partner, Hubbard. Hubbard goes up the boards to Chevy. It goes off his stick.
Oh,
Not
really?
quite. Skips over her stick, and that'll be icing.
I don't think I would have called that icing. I think he just popped over her stick. That was a little weird.
Yep.
Usually the refs are all ready to get out of here. They want a continuous play, not
That's
just
right,
stop and go. All right, face off to the left of Nellis.
Goes to Lily Shannon. In behind the net. Up to Martineau on the half boards. Goes back to 7. The shot is blocked on the way in. Martineau loses his stick. Goes to the bench. Ottawa player comes on. It's Nellis on its way in. Danks now up through center, but Meta picks it off. She goes in on the boards, skips over Lily Shannon's stick. Puck comes back to 7 at the point. Goes in, hits Nellis' pad for a save into the corner. Out in the middle to Severn. Saved by Nellis in front. And out comes Charlie Danks. Charlie Danks to the blue line. Stopped up by Meta and pinned against the boards. Severn in her zone with it now. Wheeling out. Chips it up into the Ottawa bench. And that will come back into the Barrie side of the neutral zone.
Wow, 1.5 minutes left. Home and opener. Lots to learn for the girls here, I think.
Minute 35 left to try and break that shutout.
Yep.
Oop, did I just say that?
Oh no, let's do it. Hopefully that's I don't know if the curse goes the right way or the wrong way. I'm not sure.
There we go. That's good. And Wojcik goes to the net. Stops up, gives the goalie a bit of a snow shower. She's getting a bit of an earfill there.
Just do that and skate away. It's okay.
Go hard to the net. Got to stop at some point. Wojcik leaning in with a $1.25 left. Wins it. And a 2 shot off the goalie's chest, and the rebound comes out. It's in behind. Wojcik with it now. Moves it behind for Danks. Danks chips it up over her defender. Goes back. Danks off the ball. Off the blocker.
Impossible, but in the defensive zone.
And Harbeck screws it up over the zone.
Are they allowed to hand pass it in the defensive zone here? I don't think so, are they?
Oh, that's a rule.
I don't think so. That's why they... You know what I mean?
A minute left to play and face off in the Barrie zone. Marman will be in there with Pierre Kiley. Wallace. And a quick pass to the contact to Wheeler. Wheeler trying to has it. They just clear it out. I think they're going to be happy just to play keep away. Kylie with it now. Over to Wheeler. Up through center. To Wojcik, or to Glenn. Glenn breaks in. Looking for Kylie. On the half court to Glenn. Glenn shot into the goalie. Goes off his glove. Wallace is there trying to knock the rebound around.
Oh, well, he's just saying, hey, I'm here. Game's not done yet.
Ottawa not giving up, James.
Nope.
They're
Feisty.
trying hard.
Resilient to the end.
Comes up back to the point. Goes through legs of the Ottawa defender and out through the neutral zone. Here Kylie with it now. Moves it back to Ottawa's D. And up. And 9 seconds left. And Neto will just hold the puck on the half court there. Ride it out. It will come to an end here.
Yes.
With a bit of a scrum on the boards there. Some frustration creeping through. And Barrie will come away with their second win in 2 days.
On their road
3-0 this time.
Where are they playing tomorrow? Do they know?
They are playing OWHL tomorrow.
Oh, in Cornwall.
In
Okay.
Cornwall, yep.
And we will be back here, what, 1 o'clock, same time?
1 o'clock. Thanks, Seb.
Same time?
1 o'clock here at the Tony Graham Recreation Complex.
Against Kingston,
Kingston
right?
is our foe.
Oh, tomorrow. All right, we'll
Thanks,
see all
James.
our fans tomorrow.
Good game, and we'll see you tomorrow.